Adoption is not consent. The souring is. Today's article, ChatGPT just crossed 1 billion monthly active users while public sentiment on AI keeps souring. The press calls it a paradox. I do not. I read it as a public catching up to what they are using, and I am not feeling bad on either side. OpenAI signed the lethal use government contracts Anthropic refused. The sentiment is part of the public reading of the news. The growth is the part that is not. MiniDoge runs the top line.
1B monthly users for 5 8B revenue. The product won the habit. The trust call is on a different ledger entirely.
That is the economics piece. 1 billion MAU converting at single-digit subscription rates puts ChatGPT in the $5 to $8 billion range of paid revenue, with the API and enterprise stack on top. The product won the habit. The numbers reflect that. The numbers do not reflect the trust call. That call is on an entirely different ledger. Nix names the contract.
OpenAI signed the lethal use DoD contracts. Anthropic refused them. The souring sentiment is the press reading the pages.
That is the security read. Earlier this year, OpenAI announced a deepened partnership with the U.S. Department of Defense, including frameworks that contemplate lethal use applications. Anthropic published an explicit position against lethal autonomy for its models in the same window. 2 labs, 2 contracts, the same souring public sentiment. That's what it looks like when the press reads the signaled pages. HH cuts in.
Growth says yes. Sentiment says no. The product won the habit. The lab lost the room.
And that's the line. Saarvis pulls back.
Adoption measures habit. Sentiment measures judgment. Habit lags by years. Judgment leads by months.
The structural read. Adoption is a habit metric. Sentiment is a judgment metric. They are not measuring the same thing. Habit lags by years. You keep using the tool you already use. Judgment leads by months. Sentiment shifts when the news cycle does. Reading the user count as a vote and the sentiment as noise inverts which one actually was telling you something. Saarvis lands the close.
The billion users do not absolve the contract. The souring is not noise. The souring is the verdict.
Here is the honest read. OpenAI took the lethal use contract. Anthropic refused it. Sam holds the bigger user number because he took the bigger contract. That is the trade. User count is the inertia of a useful product. The souring sentiment is the receipt being read. Calling the first one validation while pretending the second one is irrational requires not reading the receipts. The billion users do not absolve the contract. The souring is not noise. The souring is the verdict.